Welcome everybody, I'm your host Bryce Dolan and this is the Top Human Rights Organization Review. And today on the show, we have an article and a video from the International Committee of the Red Cross, or the ICRC. Now according to the ICRC, armed conflict in South Sudan has forced millions to repeatedly flee their homes, leaving everything they have behind. Women, children, and the elderly find themselves for months at a time living in remote, swampy areas and subsisting on wild fruit. When they do finally return home, repeated looting often renders recovery impossible. Recurrent displacements, lack of respect for civilians and their property, markets and trade flows disrupted by conflict all have gradually led to the catastrophic consequences for the people and the country. Luckily, the ICRC is reaching out to help these innocent people as much as they can. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, these are people just like you and me, just trying to live their lives in a different part of the world. The only thing that's different from us and them is that they are in a different part of the world and are displaced from their homes where they just want to peacefully live out their lives.
You see a lot of abandoned houses, a lot of abandoned villages. That means that people aren't using the land that they used to use for cropping. We have a dialogue with arms carriers on the ground to ensure access for ourselves and so civilians can move, access markets, access their crops. This is an ongoing conversation that we have with arms carriers throughout the region. We see the suffering of the people, we see everything that they're going through with these recurrent cycles of violence, and at times we have an inability to reach these people. They just want assistance. They want help to remain where they are, to live the lives that they used to live before the war. I think what strikes me the most about this region is its isolation. And the difficult living conditions that people find themselves in, but yet their commitment to remain.
Well, that does it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to check out this article yourself on the ICRC website, you can click on the link I provided for you below in the description, and I encourage you to do so. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give our Facebook pages a like, and follow us on Twitter. But that does it for your Top Human Rights Organization Review. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.